In previous videos, we talked about how when things happen that are stressful to us, our response is just like that, in like a millisecond. And that's why we talked about the importance of slowing down our response by taking a few deep breaths, walking away. Maybe don't hit send on that email quite so quickly. Here's another tip to check your perceptions. Let me share with you a story that happened a long time ago, but it really illustrates this very well. Back when my daughter was young, my husband and I would go jogging together. Allie would be in the baby jogger that my husband would push, and I would run alongside, and with that added weight, we pretty much kept up the same speed. But on this particularly hot day, I remember feeling mighty good, and I decided to run on ahead. And I didn't beat them by much, but enough time to go in the house, grab a few popsicles, and I met them out there on the patio. We sat there on the bench swing. A few minutes later, my daughter said, "Mommy, Daddy beat you." I said, "No, Allie, I beat Daddy." And she insisted, "No, Daddy beat you." And I said, "No, I finished first." And she repeated it again, and I said, "How did Daddy beat me?" And she said, "Well, look, he's finished his popsicle and you haven't." Yeah, I felt about that small back then. It kind of reminded me of a character from Saturday Night Live. Do you remember back one of the original stars was Gilda Radner? She played Roseanne Rosananadana. And Roseanne Rosananadana oftentimes got things confused, would go off on a tangent, get all upset about things, and then somebody would correct her and she'd say, "Never mind." It's kind of how I felt. Have you ever had one of those Roseanne Rosananadana experiences? If you have, I'm sure you realize the importance of checking your perception. It may not be quite what you think it is. So ask some questions, starting with who, what, when, where, how. Avoid the why question. That's always a little too heated. You might just find out the situation isn't quite what you think it is. So check your perception. This is Dr. Joe. I'll talk to you tomorrow.